we all fall down, one of us will catch him.
Well, yes, there we go. It's live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Wyoming Area Creative Arts Community, the Hallberg Center for the Arts, for those of you watching on television, on the streaming, or watching this in the future. It is January 29th, 2026. And, it's funny because I was watching last year's end of January show because we stream these. You can go back and look at these, right? I was looking at last year's. It was January 31st, and I made a joke. Yeah, right? But it was like, yeah, we almost set the tent up outside because it was 55 degrees. Yeah, you wanted to hear that, didn't you? So anyway, but, it's nice and warm in here, and thank you for coming out in this sub-zero weather on January 29th, 2026, and who knows what tomorrow brings, right? So thanks for coming out for live music. I'm going to get started right away, just as usual, introducing our artists, and then we'll take a break a little bit further into the items and have a few announcements and learn more about the artists. But so starting here from on this Dave. End here is Dave Dvorak from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Let's give it up for Dave. Ryan Zwenzinger from Hudson, Minnesota right now. Hudson, Minnesota, right? Hudson, Wisconsin. Thank you for making that long drive. I guess I could have said Hudson Bay, Canada, and they would have really, anyway. That's a what? And then Roger Lee from Windsor, Wisconsin. So let these three troubadours take off here and enjoy the show tonight. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, I guess I'm going to kick it off. Thanks, Breeze, for hosting, and thanks to Jess and our sound man back there, Caleb. My name's Dave Dvorak. My first song is called What Remains of the Day, and kind of got the idea. There's a book. It's a time management book called 4,000 Weeks, and basically that 4,000 weeks references the fact that that's an average lifespan. If you're lucky enough to make it to 80 is a full lifespan, and it's 4,000 weeks. Which, put it that way, it doesn't sound like that much time. So you can do your own math. But anyway, this song just references how precious life is and making the most of the time we have left to walk this planet. They say that you can't live your life in reverse. They say that free will is a blessing and a curse. And every decision is just a roll of the dice. When prophets and charlatans are giving you advice. In a lonely apartment, I sit and I stare. The ceiling, it creaks from the lovers upstairs. These pinball thoughts, they ricochet in my brain. And I'm wondering when I'll get to see you again. Hop in my car, my direction unclear. I've been living my life in a carnival mirror. But I ain't gonna grieve for the days that are gone. There's a crack in my windshield, but I'll keep driving on. So many mysteries, but no one's asking why. So many stars, but we ain't looking at the sky. We just seek out our comfort, we feather our nest. But they say that a hungry dog hunts the best. And all, sorry, wow. Sorry about that. And all I hunger for is time spent with you. Time spent with you. I got me some scars, this much is true. The scars come with stories, and I tell them to you. As the shadows grow long and the sun slips away, we're gonna make the most of what remains of the day. We're gonna make the most of what remains of the day. Yeah. Thank you.
Nice lyrics in there, my friend.
Hey,
I
thanks,
did enjoy
buddy.
that very much. Yes, indeed. I'm Ryan. Hello. We'll play a song. This is called First Step. It's, let me think of the way to put it. So it's kind of like that feeling you get, like, you know, if you've been suffering from a headache or something for a while and it finally goes away and you're like, why haven't I been appreciating life this whole time without that damn headache? You know what I mean? And you swear you're going to, or whatever. I use the analogy of the rock in the shoe in this song. You know, whatever, bubble guts, it happens. Oh, God, they finally go away, and you're like, yes, I'm human again. Anyways, somewhere in there, wisdom. Hello? Oh, it's me. Turn on your device, mister. Sorry, mister. Caleb back there.
Feeling I get, I'll take that first step. I'll shaking the rocks out my shoe. The irony is, I'm much more content with the good reason to sing the floor. And I should know better, and Mama taught me better. Cowboy blindly hold on to a notion in my head. Best is yet to come. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Well, I'm so damn tired, holding on to hope down the wall. Thin wire, praying for some hope, and I won't let them break me, no, and I won't compromise. It's all less than a thought. get, take that first step. I'm shaking the rocks out my shoe. With irony, yes, I'm much more content, with good reason to sing the blues. And I should know better, and Mama taught me better. Highball and blindly hollow. Notion in my head, best yet to come. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. It's a feeling I get, take that first step. I'm shaking the rocks on my shoe.
Thank you all very much.
Nice. All right. So, believe it or not, I'm going to sing a country song.
Attaboy.
So this song is about an old cowboy. There ain't such a thing, it's called, because when you get old and you're a cowboy, you can't do the stuff that them young cowboys do. So. An old worn-out saddle on a horse past his prime. An old cowboy, there ain't such a thing. Cattle drives are all gone since the steam engine gone through town. Just an old man with no meaning in this poor guy's life. Broke my last bronc over 5 years ago. Now my body aches every time it rains or it snows. We drift with the wind, no hurry to go nowhere. Don't think about tomorrow, I really don't care anymore. Think I'll just drift away. Think I'll just drift away. It's a breeze and just drift away. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. It's nice to share the stage with some very talented songwriters. My next song is called Make It Home, and it just references the fact that every day we get up and go out into that cruel world, and at the end of the day, we seek the comfort of our own places. And I wrote this about maybe 9 months ago, and it seems to have taken on kind of a new significance more recently, especially in Minneapolis, where so many immigrants literally are in fear of not making it home or not even being safe in their own home. Let's get a little volume going here.
Too much time on the assembly line. We work like swine, it's such a crime. We're making widgets, we start to fidget. CEO is making 8 digits. We all look the same in our worker clothes. Strike a new pose when the whistle blows. Shake off the rules and the chaperones. We're all just trying to make it home. Yeah, they sent me off to a foreign war. Wasn't clear what we were fighting for. But I lost some friends and I lost my mind. Politicians all stayed behind. Brought to our knees with the trigger squeeze. Explosions of those IEDs. Trying to survive that combat zone. We were all just trying to make it home. There's a hurricane blowing through your brain. You can go insane for doing what you're told. Getting tossed, double-crossed, feeling lost, searching for that road, laying down your load. Yeah, there's a hairdresser, a neighborhood pimp, tightrope walker with an obvious limp. Businessman, he's born again, he's signing papers with a fountain pen. Ballerinas and the matadors, Buddhist monks with their pompadours, say all roads they lead to Rome. Everyone's just trying to make it home. There's a hurricane blowing through your brain. You can go insane for doing what you're told. Yeah, getting tossed, double-crossed, feeling lost, searching for that road, laying down your load. All right. You make the sign of the cross as the plane takes off. Cocktail are serving as a Molotov. Pilot working overtime. It's a turbulent flight in turbulent time. You come undone, just feel numb. Smartphone starting to make you dumb. Colors fade to monochrome. We're all just trying to make it home. And I'll be waiting for you at home. We gonna have a real good time. You bring the rhythm and I'll bring the rhyme. I said, we gonna have a real good time. You bring the rhythm and I'll bring the rhyme. We gonna have a real good time. You bring the rhythm and I'll bring the rhyme. Yeah. We gonna have a real good time. You bring the rhythm, I'll bring the rhyme. We're all just trying to make it home. Thank you.
Home, baby. Ooh, we're going to do something about that. There's a little bit of home in this song. This song, I think I wrote it to myself. Looking back on it, and not that necessarily these things even happened to me here, but I think it's kind of about those moments, like, you know them in your life, where there was life before that and there was life after that. And then that old, you know, am I going to live for love or money kind of thing or whatever, somewhere in there. Anyways, it's called Cadillac Boots.
And you see the headlights call the question you, or the eyes of the one who turns your gold heart blue, or the sun that light your way, very one that burns your face so. When the fear come for you, start running. When the fear come for you, start running. When the fear come for you, to run and stay or stand. And you hear the angel calling out your name. Have you felt a love so strong, it's been forever changed? In a life so full of grace, sweet the sound, how sweet the taste, yeah. When the love come for you, return. When the love come for you, return. When the love come for you, return. It'll take. When the cherry queen's rough with its head and your Cadillac boots lost their tread, when you feel the weight of tears, what you said. And when the chariot you come to swinging low, when you call upon the name you know, clutch your heart, watch it fly away. Can you see the headlights call the question you?
Thank you. Cadillac Boots.
Okay, I always like to share this. I think it's something that can give people hope. So I didn't start this music thing like most people. I got a guitar when I was 24, and I played about 6 songs, and I practiced for a month or 2, and then I would work overtime or remodel a bedroom or do something else. And that's how it went for 20-some years. So if you came over, I'd play you the same 6 songs. Then when I was 47, I found out I had stage 4 cancer. And they said, you got a 50% chance of living 2.5 years. And I picked up my guitar and started practicing. So, you know, it's one thing. I don't care how old you are, you can learn an instrument. And it's been 12 years, and now I'm up here. So you know, yeah. You know, all I did was stay on the right side of the grass. The doctors and nurses did the rest. But if you ever know somebody who's got cancer, just go YouTube Roger Lee, the Big C. Let them listen to the song, and you can share my story. Because we need to give them hope. You know, by all rights, I shouldn't be here. And, you know, it's been like a snowball going downhill, you know. So, this is for my wife, Brenda. You're not here, I'm not there. But in due time, I'll be by your side. There's no distance that can keep your heart from mine. If you listen close, my heart is beating by your side. Hearing your voice fills me with peace. Only you can provide. It carries me through to the road I'm on. Come back to you. Your heart has carried me through. I believe the same of me for you. There's no distance that can keep your heart from mine. If we listen close, our hearts are beating side by side. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful song, Roger.
Thank you.
Straight from the heart. Whatever your first 6 songs were, I'm glad you broke through to the that one. I'm sure they don't hold a candle to that song. All right, I realize I've played a couple serious songs, so this is kind of more of a fun one about traveling, going around the world, meeting people, and learning things. It's called Man with the Panama Hat.
I was feeling lost and lonesome, stranded in my youth. I hopped a Greyhound bus, I landed in Duluth. I hiked a forest trail, came upon a shack. I knocked upon the door, out stepped a lumberjack. He was burly with a bushy beard, he was standing 6 feet 8. I turned around to run, but he grabbed me and said, "Hey, wait." Well, he didn't seem so angry, he was looking more amused. He said, "What's the matter, boy?" I said, I'm so confused, you see, I'm trying to separate the fiction from the facts." Lumberjack found a pine tree, he took a swing with his big axe. He said, "Some people waste their time in bitterness and strife, but the way you spend your days is the way you spend your life." Next day the lumberjack was gone, it appeared that I had lost him. So I hopped an Amtrak train, I rode it out to Boston. I was sitting there in this coffee shop, it was getting kind of late, and I tried to work the crossword, but I couldn't concentrate. Because this lady with a laptop, she was all up in a huff. She said, "I'm trying to post on TikTok, but this Wi-Fi, it ain't fast enough." She said, "I just got off a flight, now I'm suffering jet lag. Can you believe that the airline, they charged me for an extra bag?" She prattled on about all her first world problems. I said, "You're talking off my ear. I sure ain't gonna solve them." Then the barista said, "Hey lady, I don't mean to be impolite, but you can curse the darkness, or just maybe you can shed a little light. I was thinking it was time to adopt a new persona, so I hopped upon a ship. I sailed to Barcelona. That red sangria chased away my melancholy. Yeah, there were paintings by Picasso and Salvador Dali. I had to wash my clothes down at the laundromat. I stepped outside and walking by was this man in a Panama hat. Well, the man in the Panama hat seemed like a perfectly nice fella. It was raining cats and dogs, but he didn't have no umbrella. The people pushed on by, those crowds were so frenetic, but he just started dancing, waxing all poetic. He said, you can choose to laugh or choose to be upset. Some people feel the rain, others, they just get wet. I returned to Minneapolis, sliding down a moonbeam. I was laying in my bed, wondering if it all had been a dream. I tried to tell my friends, but they didn't understand. I guess no man's a prophet when he's living in his own land. If you want to know the truth, hey, I'll tell you where it's at. A lumberjack, a barista, and a man in a Panama hat. Hey!
Thank you.
Oh, heck yeah. All right. You gotta forgive me for a minute. I'm going to try to tell a little story while I tune. Anybody that was looking, playing like, what in the world chords was he playing? That was an open D tuning there, if anybody was wondering. So now I have to tune back up to standard here. If you'll bear with me. But I can at least tell a story of this song. I guess when I was a youngin', my mama back there can attest to this, I used to get motion sickness real bad in the car. And it made for every, trip to Grandma's house with a puddle to clean up in the back seat half the time. Sorry, I puked a lot. And then I went away for a lot of years. And then when I was out in Colorado, started touring with this rock and roll band out there. We're driving all over those canyon roads. And you started coming back, and it was a real issue. And I found that I either had to be driving, and then I was okay, or I had to have a couple cocktails and sit and shotgun. Because, it's a vertigo thing. So if you got a couple in you, your level's already a little goofy, and you don't feel those canyon roads as much. Anyways, this song's about using alcohol to not get motion sick while on tour in a rock and roll band. It's called Canyon Roads. Woohoo! Mama's so proud. Come on. It's gotta be right. We tune because we care.
Well, summer's on the run, now that fall has come. See the colors on the range, watch them change. Playing out our back door. Abby's calling on the sun, now won't you come? Come and shine our way one more day. Shine it on our back door. Giving chill, the beer time is almost here. Hit that open road, second home. Playing out our back door. And the road ahead may wind. If I have to compromise, if I'm not driving, then I'm drinking, sitting shotgun. Lord knows I can't stomach these canyon roads. Hummingbirds and horseshoes, not much to do. Kicking off our shoes, picking on a tune. Playing out our back door. If I road ahead may wind, if I have to compromise, if I'm not driving, then I'm drinking, sitting shotgun. Oh no, can't stomach these canyon roads. Morning when we ride, only three things will not tie in mind. A strong cup of joe and a smoke to ease the drive. Just making it home alive. Playing out our back door.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Nice job.
Sorry, that one's a little long. Apologize.
All right. So usually when you write a song, you know what it's about or who is it for. And this song here, I got the idea for it. It's called The Widowmaker, and I said something to the guy at work. He goes, "Oh, it sounds like a good name." And I was at work, so this is off the record, of course. I went back to my machine and I wrote the whole song in 15 minutes. And I still didn't know who it was for. And on the way home, it dawned on me I'd met this guy like 2 weeks ago, and he was a logger. And a tree fell on him and killed him. So, I work with a lot of, or I shouldn't say work, I live around a lot of loggers. And these guys, they don't have insurance, or they got their own insurance, and they don't make squat. And like two of the guys I've played with a couple times, they're bluegrass players, and they got to get their own insurance, and it's just a hell of a job for what they get paid. So next time you crumple up a piece of paper and throw it in the trash, just say a prayer for him. So this is for Kevin Blair. I didn't even know the guy's last name. I met him one time. We shared a beer together, and 2 weeks later he'd passed away. So, but a friend of mine said, well, this could be related to if you have a heart attack. So if you have a heart attack, spin it around somehow. me go to calm down on me. You're a beautiful sight at first glance, and I'd be calm, captivated by your presence. When I'm not looking, she'll turn on me. Turn on me. Why can't I see what will eventually be? You're so beautiful, I can't see the forest for the trees. If you must come down, please come softly. You may be the widow maker, but not for me. You could go it alone, fall down by yourself. You could let it be and leave me. We know it's just not in your nature. That's just the nature of your peace. Oh, it'll make yours coming for me. Want to take hold of me. She's no good, she came from bad seed. You may be the widow maker, but not for me. Thank you. Thank you.
I recently lost a friend too. Not to be all morbid here tonight, but he was an amazing guy. He owned a cafe in the Twin Cities, and he was an artist and a musician, and just this guy with this incredible creative mind. And he would never have made it as an accountant or a lawyer. He was just too tangential with his thinking, but he was like just a really unique person. And I think of people like him and a lot of people in the arts and fellow musicians. You guys probably know some, and some of you people might be in the arts. And there are people that don't fit the mold a lot of times. A lot of nonconformists, and I think it's those kind of people that make the world interesting. No offense to accountants, but we, and this song just references the fact that we gotta value our nonconformist streaks and be who we are. This is called Colors.
You're diving so deep in your river of dreams. Everybody's perplexed by your mad color schemes. The chattering classes, they all misconstrue. They're trying to steal your colors away from you. The media moguls, they're spilling the ink. They all walk on water till the moment they sink. They're eager to judge you with their latest review. They're trying to bleed your colors out of you. Yeah, there's an elephant in the circus, a tiger in a cage, a whale in a tank, a butterfly on the page. Museum ticket holders, they're lining up for a view. They're trying to put your rainbow in a zoo. Don't trouble yourself with some legal objection. Your heart knows the way, yeah, just run in that direction. Down the road less traveled to a grand rendezvous. Don't let them steal your colors. Don't let them conceal your colors. Or don't let them bleed your colors out of you. Thank you.
Well, that was a beautiful song. Okay.
Thanks.
All right, I better do good. All right. The minor key kind of funky one, or the major key bluegrassy one? Yeah, all right. Take you to church.
Well, there's a whistleblower train on southbound lane. Seem to be blowing change my way. Keep me on steady, even though the Lord is heavy. Whistle singing I can, baby, yes I can. Fill my heart with hope and give me strength to cope. Help me feel I'm working with a longer piece of rope. Let go my pain and I just place it on that train. Feel your love come falling in the rain. Well, don't you know that six wind gonna come again and again, drowning in your wise and wind. How's about turn yourself around, get your feet back on solid ground. Stop worrying how life should change your way. Think about ways to change your life. Get your heart back on what's wrong and what is right. Get for the whistle-blowing train, southbound lane, blowing that change our way. Keep it on a step there, even though that Lord's heavy. Whistle singing I can, oh, yes I can. Oh. Time to live, time to die, time to gaze into an endless sky, yeah. Time to love, time to cry, watch old man river roll on, roll on by, roll on by, roll on by. Take me home,
Called Train of Hope. Thank you all very much.
Nice job. I want to sit over there, and you can follow him. All right, here. I'm going to have the guy in the front seat hold this note for me so I can read it. Okay, anyway. You know, doing this, you got to have thick skin. And one of the first places I ever played at was a nursing home in New Hope, Minnesota. And the reason I went there is when my grandmother passed away, that's where she was at. And it was, long after she had passed away. But so I played there, and they wheeled this lady in a wheelchair, and she goes, "I know you're bald." I go, well, yeah, you're right. But I said, they hire me for my voice, not my hair. So I lived in Minnesota, up to about 10 years ago, and left the big city, and this song is called "Time to Fly." raised a family. Kids have grown and gone away. I do believe it's time for us to fly. Let's leave this dirty city. Find peace somewhere far away. Find a place up in the woods, maybe by a lake. We can listen to the birds and watch them fly. Got nothing against the city. Lived there most of my life. City life's just so busy. I gladly leave them all behind. Besides, there's no room to spread your wings and fly. High on the wings of an eagle, you and I will ride. Let the winds carry us as the world passes by. I do believe it's time for us to fly. I believe it's time for us to fly. There.
Ah, that voice, man. It's like if Sam Elliott was going to sing like that's what I figure he'd sound like, you know? We need to write a song together. You do the lyrics, I'll play some crazy business on guitar, and he's singing. That's all.
We got it all covered up here.
I want his hair.
I know you're bald.
So there's this part of Minneapolis known as Bohemian Flats, and it's a big open field down by the west bank of the Mississippi, by the west bank of the U. And nowadays it's just where college kids hang out and play volleyball and ultimate frisbee. What most don't know is back in the day, 150 years ago, it was a thriving working class immigrant community, Bohemian Flats, and there were a lot of immigrants who worked in the lumber industry and the flour industry. And they came from the Czech Republic, and they came from various Scandinavian countries, but it was a very bustling community. And then the 1920s they leveled it, and now it's, like I say, not a trace of it exists. But anyway, I wrote the song thinking about that, what life might have been like back then. It's called Bohemian Flats.
World's gone crazy, everybody's insane. Mark Zuckerberg trying to get inside my brain. Tired of the rules and the bureaucrats. Headed down to Bohemian Flats. Down by the river, it's a shanty town. Regular folk be milling around, tending their shops, chewing the fat, living their lives on Bohemian Flats. Yeah, I stepped out the door, stepped out of time, took a day off, wasn't a crime. Went to a place where the river runs slow, just like life did long ago. I wandered through those dusty streets. Jolly old butcher was carving up meat. A drunk stumbled out of the town saloon. Lady on the porch playing banjo tune. Horse-drawn wagon with a wheel that squeaked. Kids running around playing hide and seek. Back in the shadows was a calico cat taking a nap on Bohemian Flats. Yeah, I stepped out the door, stepped out of time, took a day off, wasn't a crime. Went to a place where the river runs slow, just like life did long ago. She was sitting on the riverbank all alone. She smiled about her an ice cream cone. Soon we engaged in a pleasant chat. She told me about her life on Bohemian Flats. I lost myself in her pretty green eyes. Holding hands, we watched a river roll by in a paddle boat full of diplomats. We fell in love on Bohemian Flats. That's right, we fell in love. I stepped out the door, stepped out of time, took a day off, wasn't a crime. Went to a place where the river runs slow, just like life did long ago. Then the town got bought up by some billionaires. They built a bunch of condos. They put a Starbucks there. They tore down the shanties like a bunch of crooks. They closed the general store and burned the history books. Now, my baby and I, we lie in bed at night. We got a couple of kids. We're doing all right. We're living in the suburbs. Imagine that. But our dreams take us back to Bohemian Flats. You can step out the door, step out of time, take a day off, it ain't no crime. Go to a place where the river runs slow, just like life did long ago. Bohemian Flats. Thank you.
Oh, it's story for this song. Oh, geez. Came out of a jam. One day, I'm hoping it's going to be the fight song that they play at halftime for the Minnesota Vikings. That would be my claim to fame. No, I got a sweetheart of a bass player named Richie. He has this thing. He says, you know, the world could be falling down around him. Just, whatever, man. Roll Tide. Roll Tide, man. And it doesn't have anything to do with the Alabama football team. It's just something that Richie says. He's like the Big Lebowski, kind of. Like as close I've ever seen. Full of IPA and smiles. But no, Richie went to the doctor. This guy lives on a sailboat, eats beef jerky and drinks beer. And the nurse checked his heart. She's like, so do you jog? And like, why? Well, you have the lowest resting heart rate I've seen in like... He's just that chill. Anyways. This is Roll Tide. Go Vikings. Hell, you had to let the hair down for this one.
Can hold me, babe. Can hold me, babe. Can hold me, babe. Can hold me, babe. No, 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 no. Can hold me, let go and run, let go, run, yeah. You can hold me, let go, and run, let go, run, yeah. hold me back. Can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. No, I'll let go and ride, let go and ride, yeah. Gonna make it all mine or bust. Gonna make it all shine or rust. Ain't got no time for love. Gonna make it all mine or bust. Gonna make it all shine or rust. Ain't got no time for love. Mama's baby boy don't like to lose. No, no. Mama's baby boy don't like to lose. Oh, no, no, no. Let go and run, let go and run, yeah. Can't hold me, let go and run, let go and run, yeah. No, you can't hold me back.
Yeah. Right now it's called Roll Tide. One day it's going to be called Skull Tide once I get that money, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, this is a song about writing a song.
Yeah.
When I first started writing songs, I would wake up at like 4 in the morning and I'd have this melody in my head, and I could not get it out of my head until I got up and kind of figured it out. And now it's the other way around. The lyrics come, and if you don't write them down, like Ray LaMontagne says, if you don't write them down, they refuse to come out and play. And it's true. It's true, because if I don't write it down, the next morning I'm like, yeah, what was that awesome hit song I was going to write? You know? So this is about that. The melody comes to me, goes round and round my head constantly. Looking to find some company. Searching for words within me. Calling out like someone lost in the night. Hoping to find just a glimmer of light. One by one they come into view, like worn out soldiers whose return is long overdue. Seeking a place of rest inside the melody. Willing to lay it all down and drift away with it all. hearing the cry after the labor is fight, and exhausted peace fills my mind. Then a wayward tune takes hold of me again, and the search for words begins within. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Got a breeze blowing through.
We have a breeze. Someone open the door and let the breeze in. Don't know there. I don't know. Hey, thank you everyone for coming out tonight, and another round of applause for Dave, Ryan, and Roger, please.
Yeah, thank you.
So we're going to take a moment. We have some few thank yous, acknowledgments, announcements, and then we're going to hear more from our performers and what they got going in the future. Also, there are some CDs, I believe, available for sale on the merch table. You can meet with the artists after the show. So again, thank you to first of all our sound man, Caleb Anderson.
Yeah.
We're going to also thank, this is streaming live via Lakes Area TV, and Brian is our filmographer tonight, sponsored by Paul Peterson. And all of this happens, again, because of great support and sponsorships. The Hallberg Family Foundation, whose name's on the building, they help us out immensely. They are big fans of the Songwriters series, so they help support this and support our artists. So thanks to the Hallberg Family Foundation. We also get additional support by actually Caleb's daytime employer, the Music Connection. It's one of the greatest music stores in the country and certainly in the upper Midwest. And they supply $50 gift cards to each of the artists.
Oh, God
Yes.
bless.
Nice. Yeah,
So you
thank
can come to the great music store in Forest Lake, and you got $50 to get your shopping spree started. I feel like Pat Sajak almost. I don't know. So thank you to the Music Connection. And there's a thing called the Legacy Amendment that the state of Minnesota voters have participated in for many years, and hopefully will continue, and it helps support the arts as well as clean water and many things. And we are appreciative of the East Central Regional Arts Council, who distributes some of the funding and who help support this show too. So thank you to, as we kindly refer to as ECRAC. ECRAC, that's it. Fun to say. So thanks to all those folks. So currently, right now we have going on in the Arts Center, we do a new exhibit every month. Right now in the Fremore Gallery of Into the Forest by Steve Hudak and Jennifer Schroeder. That's the art that's going on here. It's going on till the 14th of February. As well as in our underground gallery, we have Laura Pereira, who does encaustic art, and hers is analogical ecology. So it's a fun show going to the 14th. So you haven't been here yet to see these shows, please come out. So now I'm going to use my cheaters and cheat sheet. So we have coming up, actually this is how at least I met Ryan, was from our open mic night. And so my partner up here, our executive gallery director, Jess Eichens, hosts a open mic night. It's on February 12th. Did I get that date right? Yep. And and you can still, we're looking for artists, comedians, poets, ventriloquists, jugglers, whatever. It can be a fun night, but we have that. Jess, you send an email to Jess. It's on our flyers here. You can also find everything on our website at wyomingcreativearts.org. Or if you Google Hallberg, Wyoming, Minnesota Arts, you'll find us. You'll get to our website. So we're findable. So please come and attend. And if you want to be part of it, show us your talents. We'd love to have you. Then opening on February 19th in the Fremore Gallery, we have Metal and Metal, Innovative Elements. So 2 different artists, Linda Snuffer and Mark Christie, use all kinds of different materials and mediums, so that's going to be a fun show. And then also in the underground, we have a photographer, Crystal Arellana, who does Northern Exposures Landscapes of the Midwest. So we're excited to have those 2 exhibits coming up on February 19th, so please keep your eyes out for that. And then our next Songwriters will be here. We aren't going to be outside yet, unfortunately, I don't think, but I was wrong last year. So we have on the stage Kate Albright, Chris Davies, and Jasper Lepek, who are going to be joining us on the show next month. So thank you all for coming out. Hopefully it won't be quite as nasty then. So Jess is going to pass around a shared tip glass plastic thing jar. It's Crystal. Well, and Crystal's playing next month, so... Or she has an
Forget the
art show.
tips. I'm taking the jar.
There you go. There you go. So anyway, we appreciate your generosity. We shared this tip jar with our performers, so thank you for that. So I think we thanked everything. We've got acknowledgments. We've made our announcements. We have lots of classes also, WyomingCreativeArts.org, to find our free classes as well as some that you can pay for, all fairly priced, but lots of good stuff. We even have a writers group, and Charlotte, the writers group head, is here. So if you're interested in doing writing, come to our website and look at that. So, what's that? You could write. I think you could write songs. There's nothing stopping you from writing at this series, but I would check the website to see the theme. So, but yeah, please do. So, all right. So let's talk to our performers here. So we'll start. Might as well keep the same order. Dave, what you got going on, and how can we find out more about you, and how can we follow you?
I play in a band in Minneapolis called Zoe Says Go, Z-O-E, Zoe Says Go. And we gig quite a bit during the summer and fall. We're kind of taking some time during the winter to work up some new material, maybe make a new record. So, but you can find us at zoesaysgo.com or on Facebook and all the streaming platforms.
Great. Are there some like typical venues you guys usually play at?
Yeah, so we play a place called the Astor Cafe on the river, St. Anthony, Maine, and in the summer, assorted festivals, Taste of Minnesota, things like that, and then there's a kind of a fun honky tonk kind of dive bar in South Minneapolis called the Driftwood Char Bar, and we're there quite often. That's kind of our home field. So, yeah, cheap beer. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Ryan Zwanzinger.
Zwanziger. Yes, indeed. All of the above. It's all good.
It's the Zigger.
All right. Yeah, Ryan. Let's see. You can find. I just finished an album. Boy, that took a long time, but some really fantastic players on it. Very happy with the way that came out. That is on all your Spotifys and all your whatever. You can also purchase it from my website if you'd like to, or iTunes, on ryanzwanziger.com or rushriverdelta.com. That is the name of the album. They'll both take you to the same place. Yeah, play with the band called Rush River Delta from time to time, but, band stuff. It's a lot of people. So I've been, this winter, I'm concentrating a lot on these songwriter showcases, and yeah, I'll be doing that songwriter thing at the Astor and at Plums and all that kind of stuff. Show is on the website. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Ryan and Roger.
All right. Well, I'm mainly play up in northern Wisconsin. So you might have all of 6 to 10 people at some of the places I play at, but places
to go with the 6 songs, right?
Yeah, well, right, Hey, start low. But one of the couple of places I really like are it's up in Herster and Cornucopia. They kind of get me up there, and they're just there's a lot of little bars in Wisconsin, and those are the places I play at. I got a CD up here with the songs you've heard tonight. Even though most people don't have CD players anymore, I'm not on any streaming or anything. So that's the next step. But it's been a hell of a ride. This is my first singer-songwriter night, and It's been great to be up here with you guys. You know, it's just,
Likewise.
this is just wonderful. I appreciate everybody that supports this place for you guys having me out, and I got some friends that show up a lot. You know, thanks for coming out, you guys. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much to all three of you for sharing your art, your music, your songwriters, and a lot of your things that you feel. We appreciate you sharing that with us. It's intimate a lot, and it's nice to have you guys do that. So, well, then thank you all for coming out. We're going to have each of our performers do one more song, and then we'll go from there. So thank you guys, and Dave, I'll turn it back over to you. So.
And yes, I'd like to just thank you all for being here. I think these guys would attest to the fact that this is like a dream setting to play your original songs where people are actually paying attention. We've probably all played in like noisy bars and places where people, give me another beer, and they're watching the game, and you know your songs might,
right.
it's
Thank you, guys.
pearls before
Seriously,
swine. But this is wonderful. So thank you for being here and listening. As I said, I'm from Minneapolis, and to say that our humble city is going through some tough times would be the understatement of the year, of the century. We've endured a lot of late, but having a military occupation in our streets is something new. But but the people of Minneapolis are showing solidarity, as you may see, and we're staying strong for each other, taking care of our neighbors, and holding steady. So I wrote a song as a tribute to Renee Good. After she was killed by ICE agents in her car, her surviving partner wrote her own tribute that was published, and one of the things she said is that Renee was made of sunshine, and I thought that was just a beautiful, beautiful metaphor. It stuck with me, so I wrote this song. It's just another Wednesday. Everything seems cool. You make a little breakfast, drop your kid off at school. The radio's talking about some shit going down. 2,000 agents descend upon your town. And they're prowling the streets in the middle of the day. They're grabbing your neighbors, so you get in their way. Soon they surround you, they curse and they shout. You pull away fast, 3 shots ring out. Then they twisted the story, you knew that they would. All those cynical lies fall apart because you're good. We all know that you're good. History will judge us by the things that we done. We showed up with whistles, they showed up with guns. But hearts beat with fury, and passion it grows. Now there's gathering crowds, and they start marching through the snow. And they cry out for justice, they cry out for peace. They cry for their neighbors with a love that don't cease. Renee, they cry out your name day after day. You sparkle forever, you lighten up the way. A lover, a poet, you didn't know how to hate. Compassion and kindness radiate. You're made of sunshine. Yeah, you're made of sunshine. Sunshine gonna melt that ice. 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 You can sing along if you like. Come on.
Sunshine gonna melt that ice. 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 You're made of sunshine. You and Alex are made of sunshine. Thank you.
Tell you. Wonderful lyrics yet again, sir.
Thank you.
It's what you do, I guess. Well, this song isn't nearly as deep. It's about telling my ex-wife, "You didn't kill me. I'm out here doing just fine. Look at me dance." No, it really is. It was like, you didn't break me. I'm out here. I'm living better than ever, and I'm going to write you a letter about it. So this song is called Letter.
Ooh, babe, I think I'm gonna write you a letter. Ooh, babe, I think I'm gonna write you a letter. Flying off the page, it might hit you better. Well, you've been breathing fire on a hotter stove. It used to be your own. It used to be your own. Go skid me like a stone across the water's edge. See you flying away, leaving me for dead. Still I find it so much easier to breathe at the bottom of the sea. Ooh, babe, I think I'm gonna write you a letter. Right off the page, it might hit you better. With fire burning blue to cook my stew. Only got maybe 6 or 7 dishes to do. Drink or two, think I have a few. Maybe play that old guitar till my fingers are blue. And it's alright if the fish don't bite. I can see the sunrise every night. No one care when I get out of hand. I'm a one-man band, one-man band. Ooh, babe, I think I'm gonna write you a letter. Right off the page, it might hit you better. Ooh, babe, think I'm gonna write you a letter.
Thank you very much. I told her.
Well, this is a song you guys can probably relate to. It's basically about a musician and going down the same road all the time and seeing your name on a sign, and it isn't as glorious as you think. I thought, man, if I could. What my wife reminds me, she said, "Remember when you said if I can get free beer and people enjoy the music, I'll be happy. That's all I need." You know, and really, kind of doing that would be okay because you wouldn't have these other ideas in your head. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go play this place. There's gonna be all these people, and it rains or something, you know. But anyhow, it's about get beat on the road. So. pass the same town and exit sign. I keep following that long white line, driving past goals and distant memories. Some keep me moving forward, while others need to be set free. That ghost is always there when I look behind me, trying to torment me with my past. There's a half-lit neon sign up ahead with my name and an arrow blinking red. Will be my shelter from the storm till I move on and continue to roll. Driving past gold and distant memories, some keep me moving forward, while others need to be set free. That ghost is always there when I look behind me, trying to torment me with my past. That ghost is always there when I look behind me, trying to torment me with my past. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Thanks to our musicians again.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Thank you.
Drive safe, stay warm, have a peaceful night, be good to each other, and we'll see you next month.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you again.